Hello everyone, welcome to D4 Data Center Season 2. After a long break,
Well, that break was necessary for us to gather right and relevant information for you regarding the data center.
so why to wait further? Let's start today's episode.
Well, a quick recap of what we have covered so far. Before we start today's topic, we have shared with you the different tiers in data center, top 10 criteria to choose the ideal data center location. Then we taught you how to calculate the power load, and in fourth episode we taught you how to design data center with Schneider ISX Designer, right? And today we share you how to effectively design power distribution for data center.
And to design the effective system, first you need to understand the critical element in the system, which are power distribution, UPS system, power quality control, and data center cabling.
Today we will be covering mainly the power distribution, and the other elements will be covered in detail in the upcoming videos. So if you don't want to miss them, hit the subscribe button and press the bell icon for notification.
Well, now the main question, what is the power distribution system?
For simple explanation, the power distribution system is the set of circuits and the devices that distribute electrical power to the entire data center equipment.
The systems are designed to provide a required power to all subsystems in the data center. It includes transformers, switches, circuit breaker, and other devices that are used for distributing electrical power to different areas of data center.
An ideal power distribution system is the one which has remote monitoring software that can monitor and control the flow of electricity from one area of the data center to another. This helps to ensure the power is distributed smoothly without any disruption in service or damage to critical equipment. Power distribution needs careful consideration when you create your design because it can affect your business operational efficiency and effectiveness in many ways.
The data center electrical power distribution provides power to the data center equipment, but the data center electrical power distribution also need to provide power to data center personnel, data center security and a fire protection system, and all of the data center electrical equipment that is required to keep the data center running. The data center electrical power distribution is typically a dual feed from the utility power grid and the battery backup system.
Considering this, let us divide this into how the power is delivered to IT, cooling equipment and ECS systems. Let us start with the IT equipment. The power delivered to the IT equipment is a critical aspect of data center power distribution. There are three ways the power can be delivered to IT equipment. First, directly using an uninterruptible power supply, UPS or other types of backup generators. Through a AC to DC converter which converts AC voltage to DC voltage. Third, through AC transformers which convert AC voltage to multiple voltages.
Directly providing IT equipment with the UPS is one of the most common method of delivering power in the data center. It also one of the safest way because the UPS provide short-term protection against sudden and unexpected power outages. UPS system can work on a battery or a generator power and deliver energy when it's needed. In the scenario, computers and other IT equipments are directly connected to the battery or a generator mounted on the top of the computer cabinets or a rack by means of cable that connected directly into the cabinet or rack receptacle.
AC transformers gives your data center more control over how much electricity you use and how much you pay for it. They are extremely expensive compared to direct connections, but they often provide greater redundancy with increased reliability.
Now let's understand how power is delivered to the cooling equipment. There are two ways that power is delivered to the cooling equipment. The first way is dedicated power delivery system, and the system is usually reserved for the most critical load and in the place of ensure that the load never get disconnected.
Second way is an emergency power system. This system is used for non-critical loads and is activated by a power outage. The emergency power system can also be used as a backup power supply that is activated by a failure in the primary power supply. When a critical load is connected to a dedicated power supply, it is important that the power system is sized properly to prevent overloading.
We have also mentioned about the load calculation for the cooling system in our load calculation episode. You can check it, that is, and the link is below. And if you're not subscribed to our channel yet, then please subscribe and hit the bell icon. Let's move ahead.
Along with the cooling system, there should be a dedicated PDU, power distribution unit, with power monitoring should be used for ECS, the environmental control systems. The environmental control systems are one of the most important factors in the data center. It is important to deliver reliable and consistent power to the ECS. In order to maintain the proper temperature and humidity inside the data center, a data center must be able to properly manage the power distribution to the environmental control systems.
Power distribution planning process starts by identifying the need of data center and their associated energy requirements. The next step is to identify the electrical system needed to support their operations.
The data center must have an emergency plan in place. The emergency plan should be created with these procedures in mind: the emergency shutdown strategy, the safe system shutdown strategy, the critical system shutdown strategy, the safe system startup strategy, disconnecting utility services safely, handset backup controls and switching strategies, data center evacuation plans.
Well, the strategies and the power distribution must be handled by the expert to ensure the smooth running of data center. And with the 26 years plus experience in the industry, we are one of them. So if you or someone you need our expertise, you can write us at info@msplgroup.com or call us on 9696086262.
You can also connect with us on Facebook, Instagram and LinkedIn for the updates, and do visit mspwebstore.com, our online store for power backup solutions for home and office, and also for accessories related to data center.
Well, that is it from us today. Thank you for watching this video till end. Take care of yourself and your loved ones. This is Pranav Shah along with Nitin signing off. See you soon.